we'll have to start it.
Yeah, we'll start it.
Yeah. So do you remember when you were drinking this?
Sorry.
So what you were drinking?
We are Chat to Us. I'm Obi.
And my name is Stefania.
So the us is Obi, Stefania, us. We're very smart. And basically what we do is we just literally sitting down and just having a conversation. And today we got this beautiful, wonderful purple envelope. And in this envelope, it's got some questions about our childhood. And we're gonna answer it and get in the conversation. So
I really hope that you find this really intriguing and you maybe find out some things about your childhood too.
Find out some embarrassing about
So it says, would you change the way you were brought up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
How to start? Let's begin with this question. So, as I asked the question, I think you're the first to answer, isn't it?
No, this is
it's you.
Like I said, ladies first.
I said, I picked it up. Exactly. Now it's your turn.
See what happens when you
Let me be a gentlewoman.
No, I wouldn't change the way I was brought up. I feel I was quite blessed to have like a really good childhood. And my parents kind of gave me anything that I needed. Well, not anything that I needed, that's a lie, but I had the basics that I needed. And I never felt like I was missing out. So I was able to play with my friends. I never felt like I was neglected. Like my parents were always there to take care of me. Played football. My brothers were okay. They weren't too mad. They were a bit mad, but not too mad. But overall, I think they gave me good morals as well. Taught me about hard work. I've seen my parents working hard. Kind of taught me about working hard. So in general, yeah, it was quite a very happy childhood as well. I don't have any bad memories. Most of them are good. So I feel like, yeah, it was a good way I was brought up. So I wouldn't change it because also it made me the guy that I am today. But I feel like, yeah.
I think it makes sense, and I totally agree. With what you're saying in regards to my childhood made me who I am today as a woman. I don't know why I'm laughing.
As a woman.
It was a woman.
As a woman.
It was very cool. But yeah, would I change anything in the way I was brought up? I don't think there was something to change specifically. But I don't know. I feel like probably, I don't want to say anything really like upsetting or like, oh my gosh, because obviously my parents did all their best to raise me up, and then so
auntie and uncle, we love you. Mom and dad, I love you. There's nothing bad. Just make sure they know that we love them.
Yeah. I think there was nothing really, I can't blame them because obviously time, situations, people do what they feel to do at the right time and at that time. So I don't have anything to say against that, but probably I would have wanted to have more of my parents around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. It's not to say.
Yeah, no, but I understand because you have to think about it. Like even now I've said that. Like even when we were in Italy, they were always working. It's like, for example, mom was like 2-3 jobs, cleaning here, cleaning there.
Yeah.
So come back. I see my mom. My dad will come back. Will be too tired, so you won't be able to spend that much time with them. So I understand where you're coming from, but then also you have to kind of understand their perspective. It was like they're coming from a country where, well, there's poverty, and then they come to Italy, and they have an opportunity, and they're not from that place.
Yeah.
They're kind of marginalized, so they need to do anything that they can do to make sure that they can survive.
Exactly.
So,
we have a very Italian past, upbringing because we were raised in Italy, and but I think as a child, whilst I was going to school and staying around Italian people, I always seen that figure of the parent. Hey, Mateo, you done this. I'm Mateo, you done this. I'm Mateo, you have to do this and that. It was kind of inevitable for me to compare it, and then wanted to have a bit more of my parents around. When I was coming back to school, I didn't have anybody really checking on me.
Mm-hmm.
If I got to my homework, Stefania, did you do your homework or not?
You just wanted someone to be able to be more involved.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I remember my mom telling me a story where she wanted to help me with my homework, but she couldn't because she didn't understand the language.
Ah, I see. That's right.
So she felt so left out that she couldn't help me. All she can ask me is, "Have you done your homework?" And she couldn't ask me, "Can I help you?" Because even though it was maths is the same all over the country, but she couldn't physically speak the language to help me with the homework. And then I had to go to the teachers to help me out. But I remember she was saying she felt kind of bad that she couldn't help her son with the homework. So I understand where you're coming from. It makes sense. But then I was going to ask you, because of that, do you feel like looking at the people in Italy now and looking at yourself now, do you feel like you're getting a bit of independence? Do you feel the Italian people there, now that they've grown up, they still rely a lot on their parents compared to you?
Definitely. That's a good point, That's why, as well, I don't want to change my upbringing somehow, because I definitely gained a little bit of independence, and I was given responsibilities, so that I was trusted that I was going to be good and do the right thing. So they kind of put me on a level,
Yeah.
And because I was doing the right thing, and I was also told off on the right moment.
Okay, yeah.
I think it just built the Stefania that is today,
So you want to wrap up in a little comment, "Oh, it's okay. If you do something bad, your mom will say, this is not good.
Yeah,
do better,
So and plus I think I am quite of an independent person.
Quite. You're Madame Independent. Not as quiet.
Miss Independent.
It's Madam Independent. Everything is just...
Not to scare anybody, but, I like to be taken care of, you know what I mean? But, I am quite of an independent person, and I think it's a great thing,
No, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing, because then you don't need anyone to rely on you, so you should always be able to stand up. Ready?
I am.
This is a deep one.
Oh, gosh.
What did you want to be as a child? What's going on here?
As a child, that's quite cliche, but I really wanted to be a dancer. Like a proper ballerina.
Are you serious?
Mm.
Well, what kind of dancing are you talking about?
Okay. I don't know. I knew I was good in dancing. I was good moving myself up. Step 2, 1, 2, hey. I think I was good. So I think pop, hip hop. Yeah. More like step pop, you know what I mean?
Okay.
All this kind of thing. What about you?
Me? I want to be a footballer.
Footballer?
Yeah, football. Literally, that's what I wanted to become a footballer, to play for Cremonese.
Cremonese, it's not even like Roma.
No, Cremonese, and then go to Inter Milan. But I had to start with Cremonese because that was a local team, and then Inter Milan. So that's what I wanted to do, just literally play football.
My turn. This is how we do it. One thing that you learn from your parents as a child.
What did I learn from my parents as a child? Very good question. It's going to be a bit, deep, but hard work.
Hard work.
Yeah, so my parents and my dad, especially my dad, always say, whatever you do the best of your ability. So even since I was young, homework,
yes, uncle,
do the best as you can. Football, do best. Just always put the work in. Always work hard. Always make sure you just do as hard as you can. And I think that's really drilled in me. So every time I try to do my best. Can
I copy that as well?
You can if you want to. But yeah, so and even seeing my parents, my dad was always working, my mom was always working, and so they was always even if they help somebody, they always do the best they can to help. If they want to get involved with someone, to say, you guys having a party, my mom will always try to do whatever she can do to make sure that she does the best for you. So I think seeing that, and my dad be telling me, make sure you do well, and obviously in school I had no choice to get good grades. So I think that kind of pushed me towards doing the best. So that's one thing I learned from my parents.
One thing that I really learned from my parents is to never give up. I know it might sound a bit cliche, but you know, everything that I did at the time, let's say I couldn't achieve something the way I wanted to. I don't know. I feel like it was very indirect in terms of education from my parents, but I always went and get whatever I felt like what I deserved.
Okay.
Makes sense. So I would just give my best into that field.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and just get involved.
We have a very Italian experience, so we were.
Oh yeah.
We were born. I mean, I was born, isn't it? And you were.
I don't know. I'm sure.
I was born.
Yeah.
In Italy, and then basically we both raised there.
Yeah.